Hey guys, it's Craig at Area 419. I'm going to walk you through how to do one of our most kind of fun installs of a product. This is how to convert a Harris bipod to Arca-Lock. So we're going to walk through this in two steps. Step one will be tearing down your existing Harris, and step two is going to be adding our parts back. We've got obviously this face-on look, but we've also got a really nice top-down so that when we get into these details, you can get a really good look at exactly what I'm doing. The first thing that I'm going to remind you of, and the first thing to be sure of when you're working with a Harris bipod, don't pinch yourself. These legs are spring-loaded, they open and they close with a fair amount of force, and if you've used a Harris for an extended period of time, you probably pinched yourself at some point, so just be aware of it. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to extend these legs, and we're going to start to take this apart. There's one key nut right here in the center of the bipod that we're going to loosen. It's a 1/4 inch nut, so if you've got a bit driver or a standard just ratchet tool, and as you go and you start to loosen, you're going to need to reach through, and on this side you've got a gold kind of specially shaped retention washer. You've got a bar with a pin in it. I'm going to keep grip on those so that I have something holding this nut so that I can continue to pull it off. All right, that nut's fully off. I'm going to set it aside. Totally spin off the knurled portion. And at this point, we can take our entire assembly here that you can see coming through, and we're going to push it through. This is a little bit of a wiggle. Move it through to get it out because it has to get around your cradle and the swivel stud attachment point. Once those two are out, you're also going to pull your gold washer. These three pieces will all go back in. But once that is done, we're just going to slide off the cradle, and we've now got a disassembled Harris bipod. There was also this little guy that sits in the back that came off. We're going to put that right back on. That's kind of a little wave washer, which goes right there. So now with our fully assembled Harris bipod, we're going to put together our parts that came in your Harris bipod Arca-Lock kit. On this bipod, the 419 engraving and this little cutout shelf are going to go forward. So since I like my Arca-Lock knob or lever to be on the left side, I'm going to put this on with that engraving pointing away from me and the knob or the lever on the left. Spin in the screws. If you're a person that likes blue Loctite or you feel better having blue Loctite on things, you're not going to hurt anything. You can certainly do that here. With 1032s, your official torque spec is around 31 inch-pounds. Most people are probably going to torque a little more than that. Don't go crazy, but everybody always asks for the torque spec, so the official 1032 torque spec is 31 inch-pounds. Most people are going to do a little more. But this guy is assembled. It's ready to go. And when this slides onto the Harris, it's actually quite simple. We've got this bar protruding here. Just going to slide that guy right on. We're then going to take our gold washer with the cutouts in it. We're going to drop that straight on. And then we're going to reassemble our main pin. We've got this main pin with the hole in it. This little pin goes in there, so a cross pin. Drops right back in where it came from. And you will want to ensure that your gold retention washer and your cross pin line up because they then hold one another together. As we put this one back together, we could reassemble it with the knurled knob and 1/4 inch nut that came off, but we're actually going to reassemble it with a pod lock from KMW. Terry Cross has been making these a long time, and they're a really good product here. They give you a lot more leverage when trying to lock down your bipod. So to install that back on, we just spin that on that threaded post. We're done. These pod locks, by the way, they're ratcheting, so if you want to pull it backwards and change the position, you can. Put it on your rifle, you're good to go. That is a fully assembled, Arca-Lock ready Harris bipod. If you guys got any questions, drop them below, but until next time.